Selene, we will start the class after 2 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Tariya, Selin Ibrahim. Tariya, can I see your face? Your nice, sweet, shiny face.
So, Mr. Kasim, it is our last lesson.
Tariya, for today, yes. But if you're talking about the whole lifetime, I don't know. Who knows? Now the world is too small. Huh?
We have a lesson on Monday, I mean.
No, we don't have any class anymore. Today is the last lesson for this month. And we will see. And after we have some break, and we will continue after May 20 with new students, and we will see, Tariya. Okay. But
wait,
for Sasmo,
what do you mean continue? What do you mean continue? There will be other lessons.
Yeah, that is an education center, right? We always offer some different classes, and I think they will announce.
Okay. So you will offer different class again, and whoever wants one will come again. Yes.
No. Actually, it is like we offer all levels of math, English, chemistry, different classes, right? And I teach math. So now we are going to finish this year because we were preparing for Sasmo, and the Sasmo exam is on next Tuesday. And after that, they will announce for the next year. Okay. So what is the program? And hopefully we are going to start like after May 20. And now we are going to learn some topics, maybe like for 5 or 6 months until October. Again, after October, we will switch to again preparation for Sasmo. That is how we actually make a plan. Okay. And maybe if you want, again, you can join this. If you don't want, you don't have to join. It's education center. Whoever wants and comes and pays money, anybody can join the class. Okay.
Yes.
So I mean, for this Sasmo, this preparation, we are going. I mean, this season, let's say, we are going to finish, and after that, we will continue after May 20. 20 days is like registration periods. Okay, anyway, good to see you, Mr. Tariel and Ibrahim Ilknur. Ilknur is also here.
Okay. Yes.
Oh, Ilknur, I didn't see you because today I just, what is it? Cancel that meetings, enable meeting participant, whatever it is. So last time we practiced this 2018 P6, and today we are going to practice this S1, as many questions as we can. And 2019 and 20, Tariel, Ibrahim, Ilknur, Salin, maybe if you think you need it, if you have time, if you want to practice, I can share with you. If you think you don't need it, we will see. And you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And I suggest you to put full effort, full time on this and try to practice as many questions as possible. If you can practice like 4 hours a day, just only Saturday, Sunday, Monday, it would be great because the last 3 days preparation is really important. And on Tuesday, maybe in the morning, you can have rest and go to the, exam venue and sit for this exam. Okay. So let's continue then. Find the following, find the value of the following, right? In this kind of questions, the fast way to, add the numbers, right? And just using mental calculation, mental arithmetic, you have to add and divide by 16.
The answer is A.
The answer is A? Okay, if Ilknur says that it is A, it must be A. Let's continue. Next question. Which of the following is not a rational number?
Oh my God, I forgot what rational and irrational numbers are.
Rational number is any number that we can write as a ratio of 2 integers. Here, A and B, they are integers, and B is not equal to 0, right? 1/2, 2/3, 10/1. 6/2. These are all rational numbers. Every natural number is a rational number. Every whole number is a rational number. Every integer is a rational number. But not every rational number is a whole number. And the numbers which are not rational number, they are called irrational number, right? Some numbers we cannot write it as a ratio of two integers. Like for example, pi is irrational number. Number e is irrational number. Square root of 2 is irrational number. Square root of 3 is irrational number. Usually square root of this number, they are irrational numbers because you cannot write it as a ratio of two integers. Yes. Ikno, did you say something?
No, I said that I wrote in the chat now.
Selen says A. The first time Selen answered the question correctly. You are right. That is pi squared.
Actually,
I mean, today, Selen. Today, Selen. The first time today, Selen answered the question correctly.
No, the first two questions were corrected.
Did you also answer question 1 correctly?
Yes, I wrote 2 A's. So first A was for the question 1, and second A was for the question 2.
Oh, I see. I misunderstood. Okay, I'm sorry, Salin. Next question. Salin, read the question.
Hello, teacher.
Hi, Raul.
Which? Yes.
Yes, read it, please.
Okay, which steps have mathematical errors in the following sequence of reasoning? Do I read them?
Yes.
Okay, A 1 and 3, B 1 and 4, C 2 and 3.
1. Is everything okay with 1? Step 1?
0 times 7 equals 0 and 0 times 8 equals 0. I think it's fine, right?
It is no problem because 0 times 7, it is 0. 0 times 8 is 0. And 0 times 7 equals 0 times 8. Also, it is true.
Also correct.
How about 3?
That's not correct.
Why?
Teacher, 3 is correct.
3 is not correct.
Not.
Right?
Yeah.
Why?
I
because,
said.
Yes, we don't have 0 division. We cannot divide any number by 0. We don't have such operation in math.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's 3 and 4.
And also that means since such number does not exist, it's not equal to 1. That's also wrong. So that's 3 and 4. D.
Yep.
Okay, let's continue. Next question. Tariel, read the question.
If P is a prime number, then which of the following is not always true? The number times 2 times P is an even number. The number 2 times P plus 3 is an odd number. P times P is not a prime number. 3 times P plus P is not a prime number. And P plus 1 is an even number.
Okay, Tariel, can you answer this question? What do you think? Which of the following is not always true? That means sometimes it may be true, sometimes it's not true, but we can say it's always true. Which one?
So which of the following is not always true?
Yeah, the first one, for example, the number 2 times P is an even number. Is it always true?
Yes. No, I don't think.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Because if you multiply any number by 2, it becomes even number, right?
Ah, okay. So the number 2 times P plus 3 is an odd number.
And the 2 times P is even number. Even plus odd, it's always odd
number. Always.
See?
P times P.
I think the answer is E.
Yes.
I also think the number P times P is not a prime number. That should be correct, right?
It's not a prime number, yes, because that means that if you multiply any number by itself, it's not prime number anymore, right?
Yes.
So, and the number 3 times P plus P, which means that that's equal to 4 times P. That is also not prime number. That is true.
So it has to be E.
And it says that P plus 1 is even number sometimes, but not always. For example, P equals 2, it's a prime number. But 2 plus 1, it is 3, right? 3 is not even number.
There we go, yes.
Actually, we have only one case here. That's why even if you have one case, we can't say that it's always true.
Yes.
Okay, Miss Celine. If you are late for school for only one day in a year, that means that you cannot say that I'm always early or I'm never late to school, right? Even
You can
one.
say I am always, almost always early.
Yes, almost. Not always.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Ilknur, can you read it?
Yes, Ronald rolls. Ronald,
Ignore, are you okay?
Your reaction is funny, Tariel.
yes, I am.
What happened? Did you fall down?
No, I didn't. There are just some children playing outside and they are making noise.
I think
Some
your
children
Wi-Fi
are
was.
playing outside and they are making noise and you can hear them.
Yes,
So what is the distance between you and what is the shortest distance between you and the children?
I live on the third floor, but they play football in the yard and the window was open, so I closed it.
Oh, I see. Good.
Ronald rolls two six-sided standard dice and calculates the sum of the two numbers shown on them. What is the most likely to occur among the choices below?
What is the most likely to occur among the choices below, right? And we are talking about two six-sided standard dice. You know those dice and calculate the sum of the two numbers shown on them. So what do you think? To get 4, for example, how many choices? To get 4, it's either 1 and the 3, right? Or 3 and 1. And it is 2 and 2. That's it.
Yes, we have to calculate. We have to answer this question by looking like how many choices there are of each one,
Yeah.
right?
But the sum, for example, the sum is 15. It's not possible, right? It is 0.
Yeah, because it's
And
maximum 6
yeah, the sum
numbers.
is 12 means it must be 6 and 6. Only 1 out of 36. The sum is
Yes.
an odd number less than 5. The sum is an odd number less than 5 means it is 1 and 2 and 2 and 1. And
1 and 3, 3 and 1.
no, it says the sum is an odd number, right? So it
Ah,
is
odd
1
number. Yeah,
and
yeah.
4 and 4 and 1. That's it.
Okay, so that's
So
4
what
choices,
is
but
it?
we
Is
didn't
even
do.
number, right? Even number is a lot. It
Yeah.
is 1 and 1 or 2 and 2 or 3 and 3 and continue even 1 and 3 or 2 and 4 and blah blah. So
Yeah.
that is B.
So that will be.
Okay. Raul, are you here?
Yes.
Can you read this question for us?
Okay. You received for gift.
Received.
1 minute.
Hello.
Teacher, can I read by heart?
Yes.
Okay.
You received 4 gift vouchers from Forever Chick store. Which option will save you the most money if you want to buy 2 items of the same price? And how do you solve this question, Tariel? Again, since we are talking about any item, the price can be anything, right? Just take any
Yes.
number that is easy to calculate. What is it? For example, let's say we are talking about t-shirt. The price of one t-shirt is $10. And the first one says that buy one, get one free. That means that
So
you are
it will be
buying
10.
for $10, right?
Yes.
So the second one, first item is 80% sale. So that means that now you are paying $8. And the second item
Plus.
is 20% of the first item sale. So 20% of
Plus
the
2.
first item is 1/5. It is 1.6, right? So that's equal to 9.6. So in the second option, if you choose the second option, you can buy 2 t-shirts for $9.6. So
Okay.
that means that the answer is for sure it's not A. C, first item 60% sale. So that means that $6. And for the second item, 60% of the second item. 60% of 6, what is it? It is 3.6. So that is 9.6. And which means
Yeah.
that they are equal. For sure, the answer is not A, not B, not C, because we don't have any answer that is B and C. Anyway, the first item, 70% sale. So that means that we are paying $7. Plus second item is 30% of the first item. 30% of 7, that is 2.1, which is equal to 9.1.
So that should
Okay,
be D.
so that is D, right? And
Mr.
also is
Kasim, we
not
could
possible.
have Mr. Kasim, we could have gotten the answer even after doing option C. Because after doing C, it couldn't be A, B, C, and it couldn't be E. Which means we could have just chosen D from the start.
Yeah, you can choose, but still, Dariel, if you calculate, yeah, of course, sometimes, multiple choice questions using some different technique, even without solving this, you can do it. But of course, you need to have a good magician like Celine. Otherwise, you may not get the right answer.
Yeah, because time, you have to save as much time as possible. If you already know the answer, you might as well save like 10, 20 seconds of doing option D.
That's fine. Let's continue. Celine, can you read the question?
Yes, I can. Goofy started running at 12 meters per second at 4 p.m. His dog Pluto started following him at 4:03 p.m. and ran at 18 meters per second. At what time would Pluto catch up to Goofy? 4:08 p.m.
Okay. No need to read the answers. No need to read the answers. Celine, I have a question. Goofy started running at 12 meters per second. In our daily life, I mean, in practical life, do you think it is possible?
No.
I don't know.
Because 12 meters per second is too fast, right?
Yeah, it's very
You are
very
saying
fast.
just 1 second, you're 12 meters away. It's the even maybe like Ronaldo, I think his speed is 9 meters something, I think, per second.
Yeah, Mr. Kasim, I would very much appreciate you not mentioning Ronaldo. I am a Messi fan myself.
Yeah, even the fastest runner in the world, I think his speed is 9.8 something per second.
Yeah, because he ran 100 meters in 9 point something seconds.
Yeah, because that is 100. Even that, when it is the distance is short, if it is long, anyway, I don't know. For just problem, maybe that's why you see the name is Goofy. I think we are talking about some aliens who are living different planet, not on Earth. So
I think it's
anyway,
from some kind of cartoon maybe.
yeah,
Goofy
maybe
and
that's fine.
Pluto, maybe Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, okay,
Goofy
never
is
mind.
old. Can you give
Okay,
us 1 minute?
I think the question is clear. His dog Pluto started following him at 4:03 and ran at 18 meters per second. 18 meters per second. At what time would Pluto catch up to Goofy? Guys, you have 2 minutes. Give it a try, okay? It's not difficult, but you need to write it down and solve the equation. Selen says something, but she's wrong.
No, I didn't say the answer yet. I'm just
Really?
solving. Yes.
Whose answer is it? Let me check. But Selen C, it's not your answer?
No, it was another question's
Oh, I
answer.
see. Sorry. Okay, I got it. Now this is question 7. Okay, good.
Wait, Mr. Kasim, wait. Mr. Kasim, is it this answer? Look.
Yes.
Is my answer correct?
No, your answer is incorrect.
Oh, then it's D, definitely.
What did you say, Salim? Because your answer is B or A. We don't have such answer here, B or A. Which answer? We don't have such answer. It's wrong.
But if I select B or A, then I'm right. I'm right, really. It's B or A. No, let it be. Let it be. I don't know. A.
Yeah, let it be A. I agree with you. That's wrong.
That's B. I agree with you.
Then
Okay.
it's B.
Yeah, that's B. Now we are right.
Good job. After saying every single answer, you got the right answer.
But I'm right.
I just wonder, Tariel and Selin, you study in the same school, right? In the same classroom. Why actually the difference is so big between you and Selin? The way you think.
What? Like, I don't know.
Because sometimes it's really hard to understand Selin, you know.
Celine doesn't put more
Yeah, right,
effort.
Selin.
No, actually I solved, but I don't know. Can I say my solution?
Yes, show me on the screen. Ilknur, do you have anything?
No, I don't.
Nice solution, Celine.
Tariel, can you translate what is she writing here?
If I would be able to understand, I would happily translate.
What is it? Salin, don't erase
I-
it.
I
Okay,
actually
Salin, let's do it.
okay.
Ilknur, you didn't understand the question, or you understood the question, but you didn't know what to do.
I'm solving. I think the answer is D.
Baby or daddy?
D.
Daddy?
Yes.
No, it's wrong answer. The answer is B. And Tariel says, now we are going to verify this answer because, okay, here we have Goofy, right? Goofy's speed is 12 and Pluto, his speed is 18. It says that his dog, Pluto, started following him at 403, right? That means that Goofy started here and walked some distance and after that and continue, right? Let's say that's their meeting point. And this one is, what is the distance here? In 3 minutes, right? 3 minutes is 180 seconds. What is the distance traveled by him in 3 seconds? That is 180 times, and the speed is 12, right?
Yeah.
And this Goofy is started, actually this one is 4 p.m. and this one is 4:03. And let's say they meet here after some time, okay? And how about Goofy? He started 4:03, right? And travels the same distance in the same time. So let's say the meeting point is, so for this, let's say how many seconds does Mr. Goofy spend? Let's say this X seconds. And to travel this distance, right? And Pluto spends the same time. Okay, in X seconds, what is the distance traveled by Pluto? So that by Pluto, the distance is, what is it? His speed, that is 18 times X. And how about in X, actually seconds, right? The distance traveled by, what is it? Goofy, by Goofy, right? So that is uh, this distance, right? Plus this one. So simply that's equal to, his speed is 12 times x plus what is it? Speed and time, right? This one is time and this one is also time. It's 180. Okay. And also I can add this actually. This distance is, what is it? 12x. And how about this distance? 12 times 180. The same thing, right? 12 times x, 12 times 180. So these two things are equal. So from here, 18x is equal to 12x plus 12 times 180. From here, the difference is 6. So x is equal to 12 times 180 over 6. That's equal to 306, right? So what is 306? That is 4 minutes. Is it 4 or 6? 6. 360 seconds is equal to 6 minutes. So that means that x is the time after 4:03, right? So this time is
4:09.
4:03 plus 0:06. That's equal to 4:09. So actually, the Pluto will catch up with Goofy at 4:09. Good. Let's continue. Okay, İlknur, read the question.
What is the smallest possible value of n such that the sum 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3 dots plus n is divisible by 5 and 9?
What is the smallest possible value of n such that the sum is divisible by 5 and 9? Okay, guys, let's do this together. If I give you time, we can do this, I'm sure. And Tariel, what is this? It's just the sum of the first n natural numbers. And if you remember, what is it? That's just equal to n times n plus 1
Times
over
n plus
2.
2. Yes.
And this 5 and 9, we know that these numbers are relatively prime. That means that the only common factor to these two numbers is 1. So that means that when a number is divisible by 5, if the last digit is 5 or 0. And when it is divisible by 9, if, what is it? The sum of the digits is divisible by 9. But here, right, we know the two consecutive numbers. So, and divide by 2, if it is 5, 5 times 6, 30, 15, it doesn't work. 5 is not the answer. If it is 9, 9 times 10, 45, 90, 90 over 2, this 45. 45 is divisible by both, right? So the answer is 9.
Okay, so if we take as of n 9, 9 times 9, so 10, 99 divided by 245. Ah, yes, yes. But why did you take this formula? N times n plus 1 divided by 2.
Yeah, because this sum is equal to n times n plus 1 over 2, right? Always.
Ah, okay. Okay.
The sum of the first n natural numbers. Okay.
Oh no, we did this once.
We did this before.
No, not this exact question, but
Similar. Okay, good.
very similar. Yes.
Okay, Tariel, read the question and let's do it. I will give you only 1 minute.
Integers starting from 1 are arranged in the following way. In what row can you find 2018?
Actually, again, we are going to use this idea. The sum of the first n natural numbers is equal to n times n plus 1 over 2. Because as see here, until 2018, that means that you write 2018 numbers, right? In the first row, we have 1 number, second row, 2 numbers, and 3 numbers, 4 numbers, and blah, blah, blah.
Okay, so
So in what row can you find 2018?
is it 46?
No,
Why? Wait,
46 is too small.
what?
Because 46 means that, okay, this, let's say in row 46, right? So until
Yes.
here, what is the last number here? Let's say that is m. So that means that here n times n plus 1 over 2, right? So you are saying that that is 46. So if it is 2018, if it is 46, what is n? N is 46. 46 times 47 over 2 multiply this is 1000 something. But here it is 2018. Actually, last time we did some similar question to this. Selen says that's A or B or C or D or E. Yes, Selen, but which one?
Can you give 1 more minute? I just got the question.
Okay, Selen, why can't you answer exactly? Look, Tariel, how do you solve this? All right, because here,
Kasim,
let's say,
is it 63 then?
yes, it is 63. Because if
Because
row
63 times
63,
60.
for example, right, we will see. So now here we have 63 rows, right? So now how many numbers will we have written by when we just write 63rd row? So at the time here we have 63 times 64 over 2. That's equal
Wait,
to 63 times 32, which is equal to 63
wait.
times 32. That
I
is
want to do.
2016. Okay.
I want to do. Okay.
So this
Yes,
one is
yes.
2016 and 2015. What is your answer?
64.
64. It is in the next line, right? 66. Then I will continue here. So in let me just write here in row 64. It starts with what? It starts with
2017.
2017 and 2018 and 2019 continue. So 2018 is in row 64.
Mr. Kasim, I have to remember now that if they ask me about this exact question about 2021, it will be row 64.
Yeah.
Yes. Mr. Kasim?
And also last time, if you remember, we saw this kind of question like 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, and continue. The question was, what was the question? The question was, what was 2016's term of this number? If you remember, it was also 63. And now if they ask a question for after that, it continues. If they ask the same question 2021, the answer will be 64. One
Okay,
is
so we
written
have
once, two is written twice, three is written three times, four is written four times. If you just keep writing in this manner, right? The question is, what is 2016's term? That is 63, or just 3. Anyway, good. Let's continue. İlknur, can you read this question?
Yes, machine A can produce 450 cheese blocks in m hours. If machine
İlknur, you have internet connection problem or children are making noise again?
both, I have
Both?
both. Yes,
So closing the window didn't work.
no, it didn't.
it's okay, Claude. If we hear the children's noises outside, it's fine.
Okay, then, if machine A and machine B work together at their respective rates, their combined production in n hours is 450 cheese blocks altogether. If machine B works alone, how long in hours would it take to produce 450 cheese blocks?
It's like rate problem, right? If you remember, like
Yes.
filling the in the tank, right, with water, or emptying the tank, or doing a job, actually one person, right, or two people together. It's a rate problem. Okay, it's very easy. And then try. Okay, let me just give you 1 minute and 30 seconds, and after that we will do it together.
Mr. Kasim, for I wrote my answer, but I think it's between D and E. It might be.
Let me see your answer. What is it?
If it's not the answer I put, it's E. Probably.
N minus M or M minus N?
What?
What is
Can you
it?
say?
I also got the answer.
Tariel answered D. Selin B or A as usual. We don't have such answer. And the Ilknur E. But all the answers are wrong.
What? So it's C?
No, the answer is B.
But you said all answer wrong. Celine said B and A.
So we don't have B and A here. Do we have B and A here?
Ah, okay, okay.
If we have F, let's say the answer is B or A. At that time, this one is Selin's answer. So we don't have such answer here. But Selin's answer is F, right, Selin?
I was nearly correct. I thought about B, but then I was like, maybe it's A because I could just mix them up. But they actually are probably the same because they just swap place.
Okay.
Correct, really.
Yeah. Keep living in your own world, Selin. Sometimes you need to look up. I don't know, Selin, really, I want to teach. I enjoy teaching students like you. You just say that 2 plus 3 is 5, and they insisted, no, it is 6. It's really fun to teach this kind of students, you know. And Tarel, you are laughing. If I ask me to teach this kind of problems, I can teach you. But if you ask me this, Mr. Carson, why 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, I cannot answer this question. It's really a hard question, you know.
Yes, that's why those kind of students are the smartest.
Yeah, ask yourself why 1 plus 1 equals 2. Selin. Maybe for Selin it's too easy, but for me it's really difficult. I don't know how to answer this question. And you can say that, look, I have one finger, another finger, it is 2. And they ask why. But really it is difficult, you know, to explain easy things. It's really hard. If you ask yourself what is 0, try to answer this question. It's very hard. What is 0? I mean, the definition itself is hard to understand, but if you know the definition and we are just using the definitions, it is easy. Anyway, guys, just one thing. We know that if you remember, if you are talking about, let's say it's a kind of rate problem, right? It's work problem, the same thing. And here the volume is, let's say, V. And we have two different pipes here. Okay, the rates are different. The rate of this one is R1 and this one is R2. Let's say it is in liters. When I say this R1, Ilknur, can you tell me what is the unit of this R1 or R2? What is the unit?
What does unit mean?
I mean, for example, if I ask you the distance between you and me here, right? Ilknur and me, what is the distance here? Let's say it is 5 centimeters. Unit is cm, right? And what is the unit of rate here?
Z diameter.
Liter per minute. Liter per minute. Because rate
Oh, yeah.
means
Now I
every,
get it. Yes. Now I get it. Get it.
good, because that means that every minute, right, our 1 liters of water is pouring from pipe 1, and our 2 liters of water is pouring into this container from R2. That is rates, right? The rate means we are comparing the time and the amount of water that is pouring into this container. Anyway, let's say if you just open the tap 1, it takes, let's say, T1 minutes. If you open tap 2, for example, it is 2 minutes, right? And how about if we just open them together? Let's say open them together. Let's say it takes T minutes. So how they are related to each other? They are related to each other by this, right? 1 over T is equal to 1 over T1 plus 1 over T2. Okay. Now, if you ask me, Mr. Carson, why is it so? Because if the container is V liters, right? If you open the tap 1 alone, so V will be equal to T1 times R1. How about T2? The same thing is equal to T2 times R2. And how about if you open them together? I don't know the time. Let's say it is T. T is equal to, we open both together, R1 and R2. Now from here, how can I find T, right? So from T, from here, T is equal to, or V over T, let's say V over T is equal to R1 plus R2. And what is R1? R1 from the first equation, it is V over T1. And the R2, it is V over T2. If you divide both sides by V, these V's are gone. What is it? 1 over T is equal to 1 over T1, 1 over T2. That's it. So now using this one, if you get back to our, what is this question, a machine A can produce 450 cheese blocks in M hours, right? So that means that here T1 is equal to M. So if machine A and machine B work together at their respective rates, their combined production in N hours is 450 cheese blocks altogether. So that means that what is N? Our N is, this one is T. So that means that here we have 1 over N is equal to 1 over M plus, and if machine B works alone, how long in hours would it take to produce 450 cheese? I don't know that. Let's say that one is X. So from here, we need to find X. From here, 1 over X equals 1 over N minus 1 over M. Or if you simplify this, 1 over X equals M minus N over M times M. So now if you just invert them, right, invert these fractions or change upside down, so X will be equal to M times N over M minus N. What is X? It is actually, it's T2. The time taken for the second machine, right? Machine B to produce 450 cheese blocks. So what is it? M times N over M minus N.
Okay, understood.
Good.
I think I know.
It's very easy question. Tariel, can you answer this in 5 seconds? Read the question first, and after that, you stop reading. I will give it 10 seconds.
Let n factorial equal 1 times 2 times 3 times on like that times n. For example, 4 factorial equals 1 times 2 times 3 times 4, and 3 equal 3 factorial 1 times 2 times 3. Find the last digit of 9 factorial plus 99 factorial plus 999 plus 9999 plus 99,999.
Okay. Find the last digits. What is the last digits?
Is it supposed to be 9?
Ilknur, what is the answer?
Wait, why did I say 9?
Is my answer correct?
No.
What?
Ilknur, why is your answer A?
Oh, I mentally calculated it.
How did you calculate mentally? Here, 9 factorial, right? What is the last digit of 9 factorial? 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times
Yes.
6 times we have 5. 5 times 2 is 10. So the last digit is 0. The last digit is 0. The last digit is 0. The last digit is 0. The last digit is 0. So that means if you add them together, the last digit is 0. So none of the above.
Wait, why did you, where did you get that last
Yeah,
digit is 0?
what is the last digit of this 9 factorial?
Why is it 0?
Because if you write 9 factorial, that's equal to 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times continue. What if 4 times 5? 20.
Yes.
20 times any number ends in 0.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh,
That's interesting.
actually, our Chinese, my students, you know, they actually did this kind of expression a lot. When I explain something, oh, yeah, that's right. Oh
So
means,
wait,
oh,
does
I
that
got
mean
it.
that, so Mr. Kasim, if 4 times 5 equals so 20 and 20 times any number
Actually,
makes
10 times any number. If you multiply 10 by any integer or any natural number, the last digit is 0, Tariel.
yeah 1 times 10 but not 20.
It doesn't matter. 20 means 2 times 10, right?
Yeah, but so that means that any factorial starting from what?
Any factorial greater than 5 ends in at least 1 0, at least.
At least 1 0. Okay.
If it is less than 4, at that time you may think, for example, let's say this 4 factorial, it's different. There's 1 times 2 times 3 times 4, that's
24.
equal to 24, it is 4. But if it is 5 factorial, it's already 120, the last digit is 0.
Yeah. When it's 5 factorial or more, we don't have to think about it, right? It's the last digit
But
is
Tariel,
0.
it depends on, I can say, maybe, for example, if they ask you what, find the last 2 digits, for example, let's say 2 digits. At the time, the question will be different. At the time, you need to think a bit differently. For example, let's say if the question is find the last 2 digits of this number, how would we answer this question? And this 99, it has a lot of zeros. Also, this one, a lot of zeros. Just you have to consider this 9 factorial. So what is 9 factorial? So you have to multiply this and find the last digit. It will be a bit more difficult problem.
Okay.
Because answering the last 2 digits of 9 factorial, it's not that easy. I mean, not difficult, but it takes time. You cannot just answer this in one step.
Yeah, it just takes time consuming.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue. But why 4 times 5, not 8 times 9 or 6 times 7? What do you mean, Miss Selin?
I say, why did you choose, for example, 4 by 5 equals 20,
Because
not
the
other numbers? I'm a bit confused about this question.
Okay. The last question, and after that we will finish our class. Tariel, read the question.
The least common multiple of two positive integers is 216. If the ratio of the two positive integers is 2 to 9, find the highest common factor.
1 minute 30 seconds. Time starts now.
The least common multiple.
Selin, if you're asking why the last digit is 0, because 9 factorial, the last digit is 0. 99 factorial, all these factorials, they are the products of 9 factorial, the product of the first 9 integers, right? And among this, actually, what is it that's multiplications? Let's say we have 2 and 5. 2 times 5 is 10. If you multiply any natural number by 10, the last digit will be 0. And that's why the last digit of this sum is 0, because all those numbers, the last digit is 0.
So we need actually to find the 9 factorial, for example. Multiply 1 by 2 by 3 by 4 until 9. And then we'll get the answer, and the answer's last digit will be 0 or something.
Because 9 factorial, for example, here we have 9 factorial. If you just write a few numbers, 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5. Now, I don't have to write this number, 6 times 7 times 8 times 9, whatever it is. Now, when you just multiply, for example, 2 by 5, right, I have here 10. And 10 times whatever other numbers, because all are multiplied, right? 10 times any number, the last digit will be 0.
Oh, now I got this thing.
Guys, let's also solve this. Do you have any answer, Tariel, Rahul, Selin, Ilknur?
No.
Let's do this together, okay? Because we are running out of time, and I have one more class after you. Tariel, to answer this question, you have to remember the definition of highest common factor and least common multiple, right? So what is highest common factor? We know that among the common factors of 2 numbers, 3 number, 4 number, it doesn't matter. Among the common factors, the biggest one, right? And how about the least common multiple? Among the multiples of those numbers, the smallest one. This is how we define this. So now it says that the least common multiple of 2 numbers, that is 216. Let's say those numbers are A and B. So least common multiple of A and B, that's equal to 216. Okay. And highest common factor of A and B, I don't know. Let's say it is Y. I'm looking for Y. And also it says that the ratio of the two integers, right, it is 2 to 9. What does it mean? It means that A to B is equal to 2 to 9, means that if I multiply this 2 and 9 by some number, right, we will get the actual value of these numbers, which means that A is equal to 2 times X and B is equal to 9 times X. Ilknur, this question is for you. Look at the last line. From here, what do you see here? What is the highest common factor of these two numbers? Can you tell me?
18.
No. The highest common factor of these numbers is X. Why? Because this 2 and 9, they are relative prime. They don't have any common factor except 1, right? As you see here, this X and X, that's a common factor of this A and B. A is divisible by X, B is divisible by X, right? And also, if you remember, LCM of AB, I think I need to write here because we don't have a space. LCM of two numbers, times HCF of two numbers, it is always equal to the product of these two numbers. And LCM, we know that it is 216. And ACF, that's equal to X. What is A? A equals 2X, and B is equal to 9X. From here, this X cancel each other. We need to find X. What is X? 216 over 18, which is equal to 12, I think. It is 12. So the answer is 12. But can you send the presentation with the solution further when I'll do the question? I'll check my sign out. Okay. Of course, Salin. Guys, let's finish this class. Tariel, Selin, Ilknur, Adilhan, Ibrahim, whoever here. Okay. I really appreciate your effort, time, and your what is it? Your hard work. Okay. And I know that this pandemic periods, a lot of people they don't have this kind of opportunity. Okay, you have this opportunity, and you can have this kind of online classes. Maybe you have more other classes. All right, you just actually keep doing. I hope and I believe that it will pay off for sure. Okay, the most important thing is never be hopeless and try your best, and you will never regret. After all, you are not wasting your time with spending a lot of time playing some kind of games or using some social media. Okay, and also I wish you good luck in your Sasmo exam in your school classes, whatever it is. All right. And now the world is too small. If you want to contact someone, we have a lot of social media and WhatsApp, and anytime my door is open for you. On Sasmo Day, actually just feel relaxed. Okay, have a look immediately. Have a look at the questions. What questions? First, start with easy questions, and if you have more time, then try harder questions. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm really glad to meet you here to be your math teacher for a few months. Okay, thanks for everything. All right, good luck. See you whenever we meet again.
Thank you, Mr. Qasim.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.